We have Enzo Benito starting from pole position here in the relay race in Silverstone, and it looks like a great start for Enzo Benito. He leads as he goes down into turn 1.
Yeah, nice start from Benito, but Petitjean is all over the back of him. Is he going to try and move on Benito? The rookies, as you say, the newbies to this league, are going to hang it all the way around the outside and takes the lead in this relay race. Petitjean takes the lead. Contact! No! Contact from Benito from behind. They're now a little bit stuck. I'd imagine Enzo Benito is going to let Petitjean go through once they eventually sort themselves out here. Benito knows that that was his mistake, and Petitjean continues on in the lead.
My jaw hit the floor when Petitjean went all the way around the outside of Benito. Then we had the stoppage, and Benito does the same thing to Petitjean, but can't quite pull it off as they run through Brooklands and now the middle sector. Petitjean holds on for RAG, but this is, I've got to say, Matt, a bit of a shock to the system.
Jajowski has brought this home for R8G Esports. It's a fantastic start for the newcomers. He takes the win and the first point of this series, and you can see what it means to him. Game on.
Okay, first one, 3 more.
It's race time, and we've got a front row lockout for R8G, and it's lights out, and away we go. It's a great start for, I believe that might be Schmidl, trying to go through the middle of Liebherr and Petitjean, but just about managing to get away with it. It is Schmidl up to P2, trying to get through on the soft runner of Petitjean as well. Into turn 3 we go. There's another Team Redline member of Reitfeld up to P3. It's a great start, and a little bit of contact on the rear of Petitjean there, as we have Schmidl and Reitfeld trying to take the lead here, Ben.
Yeah, Reitfeld trying to go right round the outside. He might take the lead here on Petitjean, but Schmidl, up the Schmidl, down into turn 1. That was very tasty, as you can see, riding on board with Benito. He's getting smothered by Jajowski as they run through Luffield. He's going to get squeezed out here. Hopefully no more spins. It's side by side for the top 4 here. Both teams going hammer and tong here in this British GP circuit. You can see side by side. But Reitfeld trying to hold on.
They're all side by side.
Oh, there's too much to commentate on.
So Schmidl's taken the lead from Petitjean, but Petitjean's right tucked in this diffuser. Is he going to try and have a move into Magnus and Beckett? Surely not. Schmidl leads this race at the moment, but Petitjean should be quick on those soft tyres, although quite slow off the exit of Beckett's. That might allow Reitfeld to get through. Going down towards Stowe Corner, he's tucked into the slipstream. It's Reitfeld, but he's not going to be close enough into the towards the end of this lap. They're fighting at the back between Jajowski and Benito. That's for only P5. Here is Benito riding on board with him. He's going to try it up the inside of Jajowski, who's really confident on the brakes going into this penultimate corner. It's Schmidl from Petitjean, and then Reitfeld, your top 3. Just on the front, Michael Schmidl, no penalties applied yet. He will be under investigation by the stewards. Comes over the line to provisionally win this race, this team race around Silverstone. What a brilliant race, but crucially...
Oh, it's not over!
Oh, it's not over at all! Petitjean does secure P2, but there's all kinds of collisions going on further down the field. So right now, provisionally, Schmidl, Petitjean, Jajowski, Liebherr, Benito and Reitfeld down in P6. My goodness me, that was chaos.
6 red lights, and we are underway with Enzo Benito getting off to a great start. He's going to have the lead as he heads down into turn 1, Matt.
That's crucial for Benito. It's a long run down towards turn 1. Can Benito spot his braking point? Petitjean's going to hang it all the way round the outside. They're going to be side by side out of turn 2. Who's got the better traction? They are absolutely dead heat even right now. Benito and Petitjean are going to go side by side all the way down to this next chicane. Benito will have the outside but racing line coming into this. Petitjean, you'd imagine, will come out on top. If they continue to go side by side, they do. There's a bit of contact. Benito skips over the chicane, and we carry on racing. Benito ahead, but the stewards might have something to say about that, Ben. Oh, this is going to be so close. Schmidl was in the slipstream. Is he going to go to the inside or the out? Jajowski goes defensive on the inside line. Schmidl has the racing line. This is exactly what we saw last time. Who's going to come out on top? Schmidl hangs around the outside. There's a bit of contact, though. I think Jajowski just clipped the rear end of Schmidl, and he gets away with it anyway because Jajowski in the gravel. That is game, set. Well, not match as such, but game and set. There's loads of tennis references, but Schmidl gets away with that one.
Team Redline should be fine to hold on, and they have on circuit, so it's looking like a 2-1 lead for Redline. BMW are on pole then with Kevin Siggy leading us off. It is lights out and away we go here in Silverstone. James Baldwin trying to draw alongside as they head down into turn 1, but it's BMW who lead.
Crucially, Siggy ahead of Baldwin. They clash again around Silverstone, but Baldwin looking up the inside here of Siggy. Siggy's going to hang it round the outside. It's side by side once again. Baldwin loves going side by side around here in the first sector, but he comes out of it. He's going to get into the slipstream and try and attempt it down this straight.
Yeah, Siggy left the door open down into turn 2. I was very surprised about that. Here comes James Baldwin with a slipstream down into Brooklands. He tries to go side by side through here. He's going to get the move done, but Siggy has the inside for the next right-hander at Luffield. He gives the big squeeze, the don't argue, and James Baldwin settles back into second.
They're going to go side by side into Magnus and Beckett's. Who's going to come out on top of this one? It's Baldwin, is it? No, they're still touching. Sideways.
Oh, no!
Oh my God, Siggy over the grass, Baldwin sliding, but Baldwin takes the lead. Will the stewards take a look at that one, Ben?
Potentially, yeah. There was a bit of argy-bargy heading into Maggotts Beckett's chapel, but James Baldwin has emerged on top. That was a fantastic battle. The McLaren come across the line and make it 3-0 against BMW. So BMW's pole streak in the team race has come to an end with James Baldwin leading us off from pole position here in Silverstone for the team race. And we are underway with a good start for our pole sitter. Kevin Siggy not off to a great start there in P2. He's going to be overtaken potentially by Isaac Gillison as they run down into turn 2.
What a start from Gillison, from 4th on the grid, already clearing Romanidis. Having a look at Siggy as well. Siggy's gone off the road actually, and Gillison's going to try and hang it all the way around the outside, but he's squeezing for his teammate, and Romanidis now gets through, so it's Siggy in 2nd place, Romanidis 3rd, Gillison drops down to 4th, but crucially Baldwin has that 1 second lead.
Sorry Matt, there was a bit of squeezing going on there between Terzic and Smith. They had a bit of beef in a previous race in this earlier matchup, but again here is the battle. Very, very close between the two. Much, well, very, very tough racing here we've seen so far, Matt. James Baldwin is absolutely cruising to the finish. It is a 4-0 whitewash for McLaren, and you've got to say they'll be extremely happy with that. It's time then for the relay race, and we have a solid start there from the Red Bull of Joni Tormala. He follows Bianca Lila down into turn 1.
He does indeed, very cleanly away, both of them. And we've seen so many times in the relay race where one team can make a mistake, especially on lap 1 cold tyres, which means there's a little less grip than they'll have throughout the rest of the race.
When I see the 5,
yes. Dude, I went 2 seconds late. We would have been ahead by, like, I don't know how much.
So Carroll's actually jumped Weigang, so we just heard the team radio there. A little bit of confusion, and Red Bull lead this race, which they shouldn't have. Here comes Carroll round the final corner to take the victory, and 2-1, Red Bull.
We won?
That's it, yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
Here we go then. We have Bianca Lila and Tormala on the front row. And away we go, and it seems as though Tormala gets a great start going down towards turn 1, but Bianca Lila just about covering off side by side through turn 1. Bianca Lila runs a little bit wide. You've also got Weigang getting stuck in there. Round the outside he goes of Tormala. Is that going to be a 1-2 for Yaz Heat? It is indeed. What can Tormala do? He's going to hang it all the way round the outside. It's great racing for P2. No. Tormala on the grass, and he's been sent wide, and that promotes Weigang to P2. But we come into the final lap, and Carroll is eager to go for the move. He dives up to the inside, a little bit of contact with Bianca Lila, and maybe even more contact. So that actually could potentially put Red Bull in with a chance of a dead heat, and right now it is, Ben. Right now, as it stands provisionally, the 3 Red Bulls, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, will mean that it is a draw and a dead heat in this final race.
It's lights out now, and we're underway for Mugello. What can Team Suzuki do as they head down into turn 1?
Lots of team games, you'd imagine, because it's a 1-2-3 for Fordzilla. They just want to block Suzuki as much as they can, but that is Pavlovsky, I think. Oh no, it's DeSalvo, sorry, getting involved.
Wow.
That's, oh goodness me, that is close indeed. So it's Verducci.
Oh no!
Big collision.
Oh my goodness, who's going to take the lead out of all this? I think it's one of the Team Suzuki cars. It's going to come out of nowhere. Is it Qian?
So Chihan's taken the lead, so that's Fordzilla still. Fordzilla 1-2, and then DeSalvo is up to P3. Then you've got Arnold, Pavlovsky, and Fiducci. So right now, so no, Tanitsa, sorry, now it says on the leaderboard, has taken the lead of this race. I thought that Chihan was going to get on the back, but as you say, maybe just a little bit of a... Oh no, he's lost the rear end! That's Chihan round, that's going to promote DeSalvo, potentially Arnold as well. Now Arnold's just going to slot in behind, and that makes it a Suzuki 1-2.
At worst, this will be a draw for Team Suzuki, but they are going to win on circuit, and provisionally, they have got their first points of the season. And we are off with Pavlovsky and Qian leading us off.
Pavlovsky leading into turn 1, ahead of Qian, and no such troubles at the moment, just following through is Qian. Now we're going to find out where these two teams stack up, who is going to be ahead coming into this final lap. DeSalvo flying through turn 1. It looks as though DeSalvo has taken it potentially ahead of Fiducci. He has, by about a second or so.
But it looks like it's Suzuki who take the relay here in Silverstone.
Here we are then, the final race in this matchup. Can Team Suzuki clear it 3-1? It's lights out and we're underway here. Qian on pole position, Pavlovsky to the left, but Qian gets a great start from pole position and maintains the lead for Team Fordzilla as Pavlovsky follows him through in P2. Then you got Fiducci, Arnold, DeSalvo and Tanitsa rounding out the top 6. And here we go then, Pavlovsky is actually under pressure from Fiducci coming through this first sector.
It was there's a spin there for Arnold it was back there. I was also going to say it was a bad start for Fiducci, who DeSalvo of Team Suzuki, he went backwards, but that mistake of Arnold has fixed things a little bit. Oh, that's a big mounting of the curve for Fiducci, and he's massively under pressure. Here comes DeSalvo up the inside into the last corner. Alex Albon versus Kevin Magnussen, I think it was. Here we go down into turn 1. Who's going to have the lead here between the two? It looks like DeSalvo is going to take it. Oh no, he's lost it from Fiducci. It's still side by side, and the Team Fordzilla driver of Fiducci just about hangs on. How deep does he run into the Val section? He was early on the brakes. DeSalvo really late, and in the end lost it, but Qian wins on circuit. The battling was so good for 3rd and 4th place that we completely lost track of the lead fight, but it is Qian, the Team Fordzilla, who gets the point, and that will make it 2-2 between the teams.